Hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 in Frozen Elium Loith. Last time, I died a bunch in the snowfields, and then afterwards I spent 70 minutes clearing out 2 zones so that hopefully no more horses will spawn. Because apparently they spawn in zones. There's like 3 zones between the start and the boss. There is no zone at the coffin. Then there's a zone between the first and the second buildings. Then between the second and third, and then between the third and the boss sort of area. I also fought them enough that I learned I should just block their charge, because this has a lot of stability. And it makes it really easy to kill them. It's incredibly easy. I still hate it. But I also intentionally didn't put any effort into maintaining the souls that I collected, because I don't have any interest in grinding souls in this game. I'm already over leveled for the rest of the game, without trying to be, so. Yeah, now I don't get attacked all the time. It's kind of nice. I used a bunch of life gems. Not too many. But it's not that bad to kill them once you realize you can just block, but it's not a... I still hate the area. But yeah, once I get past here, I don't know where the transition point is, but past a certain point, I will start getting chased by horses again. But I think they will spawn... If I time it correctly, I'm pretty sure that they will spawn after I'm close enough to the boss. So I will go for it. Now, of course, if I beat the boss this attempt, those 70 minutes will feel real bad. I did get petrified dragon bones, though. That is one good thing that came of it. Because the horses have a chance to drop petrified dragon bones. I got maybe 2 or 3 drops. And a couple old radiant life gems. And yeah, it wasn't fun. I died a bunch. That was me dying to not have to teleport back after my last run to double check. Not a good start, but I'm close enough at this point. They do chase you all the way down, which is great, and it totally makes sense. Except maybe not that one. Okay. Let's go. I don't want to take many attempts, but this area really justified putting in... Great start. Putting in the effort to... Oh, lovely. Don't roll on those. Putting in the effort to get the nice crowns so that every time I die I don't have to worry about losing max H. Okay. I don't know what radius that has. I'm dead. Oh, I got so lucky. Saved? I'm dead. Okay. I think if I can get, like, the tiniest bit more damage, I could kill that guy before the other guy really has a chance to attack if I get lucky. I would absolutely use a bright bug. But I don't think I have any left. This might be enough. Like... It might be enough just to use one of those, strength increasers. I don't know how much it increases it by. Rings that I could swap. I might not need that. Tear stone would be bad. Because I'm not good enough. I would get hit too much. But yeah, the run is now pretty relaxed. Let's see how much damage I get from the strength ring. 222 goes to... Strength ring's here. 222 becomes 225. 3 damage. No. Poise. I don't know if they're doing physical. They'd probably do cold damage. They probably also do some physical. I want more damage, but it might be better to go for defense. I don't think I can reliably make use of that. I can roll attack to get a thrust, but how much damage will this give me at my heavy equip load? 228. Like, I'm at 65% equip load with a S scaling strength weapon. Flynn's ring gives me better damage. It gives me more of a damage increase than 5 strength, than this strength ring. What is the point of the strength ring? Yes, for requirements maybe, but it's only good for meeting requirements. Unless that value isn't accounting for two-handing. Maybe 655. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that the Flynn's ring gives more damage, though. In my mind, the Flynn's ring should not give more damage than the other one, but I'll try that for a turn. See if 6 more damage is enough for me to kill him without needing an extra hit. If not, I might just go life ring. But I think with this weapon, with my levels, with my amount of strength, this fight won't be too bad, because I can kill the first fairly quickly. It might be rough. I'll probably mess up a lot, because I don't really know their patterns. But it will probably be less awful than it could be. Especially if I use the Elizabeth mushrooms. Those are so good. But then after this, there's only a few bosses left. Just something to look forward to. Only 4 bosses remain after this? And yeah, I mean, I'd say the game has a great many flaws from a fun perspective, like from an enjoying playing the game perspective, but it's mostly pretty good. Fundamentals are solid, the weapons system, the slight changes are interesting enough, the durability's a real pain. It mostly doesn't matter, but when it does, it's just annoying. 'Cause like, having creatures that break your armor quicker and weapons quicker, I would rather them poison me, honestly. I would rather have them poison me. Depending on the poison. The poison in this game is actually, like, intense. I might wait out the next storm. I don't know where the next set spawns, but I don't think I have a good timing on the next blizzard. The game is very obvious when you have enemies that are slightly too far away, so they just move in lower FPS. Yeah, I will Elizabeth Mushroom. I want to Green Blossom. Are there any just defense buffs? Okay. I guess I was in range, or... I'm dead. Yeah, I guess I went a little bit too far. Or sometimes they might spawn, I'm not actually 100% certain, but... Next time I won't dawdle out there. If I wait, I'll wait in the fortress. Yeah, if I'm not being attacked by a hollow at the same time, I can, and I'm prepared. I can just block. I take almost no damage, hit it twice, and then I just have to wait until it charges again, block it, hit it once, sometimes twice. It's generally twice, sometimes once to kill it. I can probably go more to the right, actually. I could almost enjoy this sort of impossibly unclear vision. I could almost enjoy it if it was like you traveled through this place once with clear vision and now you have to go through again, and like you have landmarks you can remember so you know where you're going, as opposed to groping around with no idea where you're trying to get to. It would be a more interesting exploration. Now, re-exploring areas you've already been is never very fun, but that twist could be neat. It's like Elden Ring's, spoilers, Ashen Capital. I'm not gonna say more, but like re-exploring an area you've already been to that has changed because the environment has changed. Like if I'm gonna wait inside here for the next blizzard, and when it's almost over, like 20 something seconds, I will run. But if this area was something you explored once first, had a good time, got to see what was up everywhere. Okay, these guys give blue. Oh wait, what am I doing? Cold isn't really a damage type, is it? It's gonna be magic. Because there's no frostbite, at least. So I'm gonna start going in 5 seconds. And just sort of see how it goes. So I'm just gonna run for it. No stopping, no fighting anything. Because yeah, somewhere between that ruin and that ruin on the left is where the next spawn zone is, I guess. I'm not gonna make it. That was weird. They've never done that attack in that way before. I've never seen them run at you and then not charge you. I guess maybe because I was running? Misplay. I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to run further left, because every time previously when I tested it, I ran like way left of the fortress, so maybe I'm too far to the right, and that's causing the horses to spawn. But I've only died to the boss twice today so far. Yeah, I'm just not... I haven't even fought them all this episode, but... The boss, if I check the boss HP, it has like 70% of the first cat fight that is in the DLC. Like that first fight had 8,000, these have a little under 7. No, it must have been 9,000, these have a little under 7. It's something like that. They have less HP each, which is appropriate. I am going to try to use every buff I have available to kill them on this attempt, and every attempt until I run out of the excess ones, but this is good. I should be passing the ruins on the right about now. I'm past them because of the shadow. This might be okay. Maybe if I stay further left before the start of the next blizzard, it would be better. I'm not sure. I just need to go for it, though. I don't need to just go for it. I could take it slower. I need to stop sprinting, though. The fact that they can see me from a long distance. I pressed the button to shield. It didn't shield. I was way to the left, but at least I didn't fall off a cliff. As long as I don't die here, it'll be fine. Because I can heal with life gems. Oh, it almost homed in on me. Here's where it'll be really bad if I get shot. Just let them not chase you. You suffered through the snowstorm all the way there, and they still chase you. The normal dudes can see you through the snow, so they chase you. Like, at least make, like, the horses seeing you in the snow. That's fine. The hollows and the night guys that might also be hollows seeing you in the snow, at least make it so they can't see you in the snow. That would be interesting. But no, enemies are unaffected by all environmental hazards. They never have been. The guys in the Shrine of Amana can run through the water unaffected. They only make it apply to the main character that you play, because it needs that unfair, because they can't have AI that's actually, like, better. I mean, it would be frustrating if every enemy had a similar amount of HP as you, and a similar amount of damage, but it was just as good, if not better than you. Like, unpredictable. It would be very difficult. But it would be impossible to create in current reality. I regret not clearing trying to clear that the last zone. But after spending over an hour, I really didn't want to continue doing that. I just really think it's not great, but something fun that I can talk about. It's completely meaningless, but, like, it does relate to snow. Where if you live or grew up in a snowy area, I imagine a lot of people will look at how, like, footsteps are left behind by other people. It could just be me. I could be crazy. But, like, seeing how after two people have walked by, sometimes people, well, at least what I would do as a kid, is step in, or try my best to continually step into the, basically shoe holes in the snow of whoever was walking in front of me. Not if it's some random person. I wouldn't do that. That's weird. But, like, if I'm walking with family, I will do that. Am I going down? Okay. Perfect. I made it. But now they can still chase me all this way. Yeah, like, it's there's something about snow that is a good deal of fun. Okay, that's all I'm gonna be able to do. Not even that. And I'm dead. Why don't they relax? Why do they chase you 8 kilometers across a bridge? I should have fought that guy 15 times until he'd never respawned. But he was never an issue. I had a path that worked decently that I tested like twice. But now that path, I didn't really double check so that I knew exactly what the path was. That was a while ago now. I took a break. because 70 minutes of that was really boring. Yeah. Like when you're walking on the sidewalk and the snow hasn't been cleared, you will leave, or if it's deep enough, like a couple, like 10 centimeters of snow, you'll step in it, and if you don't drag your feet, it will just leave, footprints. Lots of people, when they walk, you can see clearly that they sort of drag their feet because it leaves a extended line. Either before or after. I think it depends on how people walk. Like sometimes they lift up, then they drag their feet as they put it down. Sometimes they drag their feet as they pick them up. It's all a mixed thing that depends on the people. But it's kind of neat. It's only neat when you're bored out of your mind walking in the snow and you have nothing to do. But when you're bored out of your mind, it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna wait like up here for the next blizzard again. Right here. The next blizzard will trigger. If I get attacked, I'll be prepared. I'll kill the horse, and then I'll run this way. At least the sun is consistent, so I just need to remember that I need to keep the shadow to my left. The hollow somehow notices me. Okay, it should be ready to run soon. I really don't know what that sound effect is, because it's not the snow going away. Okay, this might be functional. I mean, the snow's gonna be back in like 2 seconds, but I think as long as I'm in a decent line and I don't fall off a cliff, I'll be fine. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. I made it. Please. Just let me play the game. I'm only gonna use one. Don't do this to me. Thank you. I don't know whether these overwrite each other or something, but I just kind of want to see what happens. Only one thing on my bar, so they might all overwrite each other. I'm really not sure. Please jump. I hate that stab attack. It's so bad. I guess their pectoral muscles completely did that much damage. Always. Greedy. What was that? This is not going to go well. Oh yes, there's no actual sound cue for that. I have to stay away from that because I could get hit by it. Okay, can't see anything. Okay, I'll have to get lucky on killing the first guy, because otherwise that fight is going to be absolutely abysmal. But second guy, for 2 times in a row of actually fighting it, did shoot ice right away. Which suggests to me, maybe it's consistent. I'm not going to do any buffing other than the regen, honestly. I'll use the thingamadoo. I will only use the mushroom before I go in, because doing all the other buffs meant that the mushroom ran out too quickly. And I actually will see if there's any other bright bugs that I can get access to without having to fight that one boss again. Because I really don't like it. If I had the 20% more damage, I could very easily kill it, which I wouldn't earn the win, but I don't really care about this fight. Any gank fight is never fun, and I don't really care about perfecting them. It's possible that I could refight the Belfry gargoyles to get one more. There's one in a metal chest. There's the Cave of the Dead, not an option. Broom Tower metal chest, Frozen Elysium Lois metal chest. Yep. Just, you can't get more. You just can't get any more if you use them up without fighting bosses to get them. And it's 2 of the most annoying bosses in the game. Though maybe with this weapon, as upgraded as it is, it would be doable to try the Belfry gargoyles again. But the triple fight in the Sunken City is not worth it. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it now. Maybe a little early. Okay, that's good. I got a lot further. The fact that there's a bridge and a cliff and you run towards it in a snowstorm is great. I might make it. It'll be close, but that might be close enough to consistent to be reliable. That sound effect scares me. The chest, 2 chests over there? There's definitely no bright bugs in those, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna check for other consumables real quick. Of course. Gaming. It spawned at the last possible second and chased me all the way here. I'm gonna use another, even if I don't need to. Things to consider. I could throw a bunch of poison things at them and maybe it would work. I could put one of these on my bar, and if I get him that low I can throw it and kill him with it, hopefully. I think that's about the only real options. I think I will try putting hexing. These guys look like they probably are dark. I'll use black fire bombs. If I get them down to like a sliver of HP, I'll try to finish them off if it's convenient. I'm also gonna swap to this, see how that goes. And consume this. If I run out of these mushrooms, I will actually go back and grind these. Oh wait, no I can't, because the Dark Spirit makes it a pain. I can, but it's a pain. Ah. What? Okay. The run, because if you roll, you get hit by one of the ones later. That felt so early. This might be good if he doesn't aggro. As long as the second guy doesn't show up here. That was a hitbox. And that is garbage because I can't see what's happening. That was trash. The hitbox on that attack was garbage. I got hit by his chest maybe, and even then it was after the attack looked to me like it had finished. These lions have very strong chest muscles. I'll try swapping to the steel protection ring though, see if they do, if it reduces their physical damage by enough. I'm just really not a fan. If it was a 5-second run, sure, whatever. But like crazy annoying runs like this make it so much easier to get frustrated by a boss, and I think that's bad. Like they want I think they want bosses to be hard. Players want the bosses to be hard. But they shouldn't be frustrating because of getting to the boss. Like I think the only boss, if you include the preamble, only the first boss, Ava, the cat, is even decent in this DLC in my opinion. Like, this is a double boss, Pain, I hate that. They don't seem like they sync up, like there's not one that shoots magic and the other is in melee, there's nothing like that. So you just have to hope they don't attack in a way that never gives you a chance to attack. And then the Burnt Ivory King has that introductory phase that's real awful. It's not fun at all. Like, I think without that introductory phase, the Burnt Ivory King, it would be a great boss. Sadly, I don't know if he would actually be a great boss. Because I only fought him once, because he's relatively weak. And I was really, very strongly encouraged to not have to fight him again. Because if I had to fight that guy again, I think I would have lost my mind. Like, this run's annoying, but that first phase of the boss fight for the Burnt Ivory King is even worse. It's a short run to get to the first phase, but that's not consistent. I have no idea where the edge is. Okay. Please be slow enough that I can buff and enter and just ignore you. Not happening, he's too close. Because he knows exactly where I am, despite the fact that he can't see me around the corner. Okay, sometimes that third hit doesn't kill. I'm really glad it did. Give me RNG. I'm not going to beat this fight via skill. I'm going to beat it by luck. Like, I might dodge 90% of attacks that are thrown out. It's still going to feel like luck if I win. That was a bad dodge anyway, but you can't roll into his chest, because you roll into his chest, the attack lasts longer than it seems like it should, and his chest hits you for same damage as his claws. It's one of the things that bugs me about some bosses in all of the games. Yes, it makes sense for the impact of their arm, chest to do damage. It shouldn't do the same amount of damage as the claws, as the talons, as the teeth. But it does. But if I get... Okay, also that did not help at all. This did nothing. I have no idea what to consider even equipping. Because none of these are useful. Actually, that might be the most useful if it wasn't so heavy. Because then I can attack the guy in front of me. And if one of them's behind, I won't die. It might break real quickly and then I can go repair it. But let's try this. Let's figure out if I have any better gear that I could switch to. This gives more cold. I get a lot less physical. Not that it's going to matter that much. Ghost lady on my... ghost person on my shoulders. I also have no idea where I am right now. Okay, I'm farther left and back than I thought because I wasn't running. But this might help. Like, if I even get to the second phase, it will block a lot of damage for a couple hits. So maybe, I don't know how it affects poise. If it improves my poise for those couple hits, it'll be great. But if I can basically rely on it to finish off the first cat, if it breaks after that, that's fine. Oh, it's just such a fun time. Okay, I'm gonna run now. I don't like that noise because it really feels like it means something, but there isn't like consistently a horse after that sound, and it's not something dying and giving me souls, so I just don't know what it is. It's just weird. Also, the snow in this area is kind of weak. Like, it's very packed down. I can't... Yeah, that stopped so much damage. Garbage on that. Absolute trash. That it hit me with its charging thing over a cliff. I don't like it. Like, it's fine, but the number of times, which is more than once, that I've tried to do a plunging attack, directly swung a weapon, and just not hit, despite the weapon phasing through the enemy, makes it frustrating when an enemy can do an attack up above, it pushes them forward, they fall down, it still hits me. Maybe I shouldn't have the ring on when I'm running, just to save the durability once I get to the fight that actually might need it. I'm pre-tilted though. This will be my last attempt even if I die to the horses. I could look for more armor though. So once I use up my stamina one more time, I'll switch to looking at armor for a bit. Because this is definitely not optimal armor. I assume physical is more important against these guys. But it's also heavy. Like, that reduction in defense might be too much. I don't know. Like, it might not be worth the defense. It might be something else I should switch. I need to kind of figure out exactly how far I can go without spawning the next horses. Like, I'm pretty sure I can get into this guy's aggro and not be guaranteed to spawn a horse. I'm gonna wait here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Intentionally before it ended. I didn't start at 28. I'm way too far to the left. That was not quite worth it. I mean, it was worth it. I got closer, but I just started counting after, I don't know, what felt like 5 or 6 seconds. I counted down from 15. Because I'm assuming the way it works is there's a chance every second, every half second, every tenth of a second, whatever, for a horse to spawn when it's blizzard form. It's not always going to be the moment you enter the area. So you can sort of rely on it. If you go into it halfway through the blizzard, maybe you'll be fine. Is it not chasing me? It is, but it's way back. I might be able to make it. Oh, it's gonna be close. Please? Thank you. Saved. Okay, please go for a leap. I should never go for that second swing. Because like 50% of the time, he goes for a follow-up. Oh, that was a lucky hit. Oh, I happened to be looking away. I need to repair my... I just need one good hit. Okay. The ring doesn't help with magic. That's good to know. And I'm stopping for today. It's good to learn that the ring doesn't stop magic, though. It's very valuable. I was like, okay. I can look away, try to heal, see how it goes. But, and I won't die. But no, I died because it doesn't help with magic. What is the phrasing? What is the phrasing on this ring? Reduces damage taken from behind. Nothing about that says it doesn't apply to magic. But whatever. Is there anything I could swap that would be better? I'm gonna wrap up soon, but I just want to take a quick look. Anything was like similar... I'm assuming physical is more important. Similar physical, but a lot lighter. Mostly looking for over 100. That's a tiny bit lighter. I don't know if I should just accept... I think I'll take my next try. Next time, my first try will be a lot... I'll see if I can swap this for something else and see how it goes with lighter gear. Like, it might be way worse. It might be better. I don't know. That's what I'll learn next time. I don't think this is the one, though. The Ring of Steel Protection is not going to do enough, I think. I want this. That was a close attempt, though. If he hadn't jumped away and I'd been able to hit him once, I think I would have killed the first guy. And then I would have died to a magic shot in the back when I tried to heal, thinking that I wouldn't die from the shot. But I would have killed him if he hadn't jumped away. But it wasn't a good play. I was going for luck, which is not the best way to play it. But I'll continue trying these bosses. I have an appropriate approach that seems consistent enough to get me most of the way there before I get attacked by a horse. But it's going... Yeah, I mean, it's not... I was going to say it's going well. It's not really. But some progress has been made. So, on that note, have a nice day. Bye-bye.